1976 was a year of experimentation, bold ideas, and ambitious programming for television networks, but not every show that hit the small screen captured the hearts of audiences or critics alike. While some series from that era are remembered fondly as timeless classics, others are widely regarded as missteps, flops, or outright disasters, often failing because of weak writing, poor casting, awkward premises, or a disconnect between the creator's vision and what viewers actually wanted, and exploring these failures offers a fascinating glimpse into the risks, trends, and occasional misjudgments of 1970s television. Among the most notorious of 1976 was The Nancy Walker Show, which starred the talented comedienne in a sitcom that never quite found its rhythm or audience, leaving critics puzzled as to why such a capable performer was placed in a conceptually weak setup. And the show was quickly cancelled after only a handful of episodes, becoming a cautionary tale about relying on star power alone without a strong supporting framework. Another example was Sirot's Court, a courtroom comedy drama that attempted to blend legal intrigue with humor but failed to balance the two, resulting in awkward pacing, underdeveloped characters, and a sense of tonal confusion that left viewers tuning out, proving that innovative ideas alone could not save a poorly executed series. Blansky's Beauties, a spin-off from Happy Days, similarly struggled, relying on a formula that worked for the parent show but collapsing under its own lack of originality and uneven performances, highlighting the dangers of overextending popular franchises without understanding why audiences loved the originals. Other failed programs included ill-fated attempts at supernatural comedy, experimental variety shows, and gimmick-heavy sitcoms that promised novelty but delivered little substance, demonstrating that networks were willing to gamble on creativity but were often unable to predict how viewers would respond to unconventional formats. Beyond the individual failures, 1970 SIX's worst shows also reflected larger patterns in television history, from misaligned marketing and scheduling mistakes to the over-reliance on trendy fads, all of which contributed to early cancellations and rapid audience abandonment. Yet, in retrospect, even these poorly received programs are culturally interesting because they reveal the willingness of networks to take risks, the experimental energy of the 1970s, and the challenges of connecting with a rapidly evolving audience that demanded more sophistication, wit, and relatability from their entertainment. Ultimately, examining the worst TV shows of 1976 is more than just cataloging failures. It's an opportunity to understand the creative experiments that didn't work, the lessons learned by producers and writers, and the evolution of television taste, proving that even misfires and flops contribute to the story of what made the small screen the dynamic, competitive, and endlessly fascinating medium that millions tuned into year after year.